Welcome to Build and Thrive Thunder Bay, the podcast for local owners who want practical, modern marketing. I'm Robert Downing, your host and part of the team. Today's topic, when to automate and when to stay human. Joining me is Bruno Auger, our resident expert on digital growth. We'll share decision rules, local examples, tools, and a 90-day plan you can start this week. Thanks for tuning in. Let's set up a balanced, customer-first approach that saves time and builds trust.
Automation is software completing tasks without a person. Augmentation is software assisting a person to decide or act faster. Use a simple test. 1. Is the task repetitive, rules-based, and low risk? 2. Will speed or 24/7 availability improve the experience? 3. Is the situation high emotion, high value, or ambiguous, needing empathy or judgment? If 1 and 2 are yes, automate. If 3 is yes, keep it human or augment. Capture decisions in a short playbook.
That test is crisp, and the playbook keeps choices consistent. Let's apply it to the customer journey. From discovery to repeat purchase, which touchpoints are clear wins for automation, and which deserve a human-first approach? Also, what's the fastest way for an owner to sketch their journey on one page so they can label steps without getting buried in detail or software?
Map 5 stages. Discover, consider, buy, use, stay. Automate FAQs, hours, inventory, directions, online booking and rescheduling, confirmations, reminders, and payment links, abandoned cart nudges, and review requests. Keep human complaints, complex quotes, consultations, fittings, diagnostics, and community engagement. Use augmentation to draft answers for approval, triage chat to the right queue, and pre-fill estimators with form data. Build it on paper with sticky notes in 30 minutes. Label each touchpoint AH or U, then pick 2 A items to launch.
The AHU labels make prioritizing simple. Let's ground it with local examples. For a restaurant, a home services business, a clinic, and a retail shop, what does a healthy mix look like? And where does the human touch actually drive loyalty and lifetime value?
Restaurant. Automate menus, online waitlists, reservations, and table-ready texts. Send post-visit review asks. Keep human greetings, recommendations, allergy checks, and service recovery. Home services. Automate quote requests, calendar holds, reminders, and tech on-the-way photos. Send a person to scope complex work and finalize price. Clinics. Digital intake, eligibility, instructions automated. Clinicians handle diagnosis, consent, and sensitive news. Retail, online inventory, click and collect, and upsell emails automated, pickup handoff, fit checks, and local product advice stay personal.
Great patterns. Let's give listeners a lean, compatible tool stack and a wiring plan that doesn't need a full-time admin. And we should cover guardrails, keeping voice consistent, disclosing bots, and giving customers quick access to a person with clear response times.
Starter stack, HubSpot free as CRM. MailChimp or Klaviyo for email and SMS, Calendly for scheduling, Square or Shopify for POS and e-commerce, Tidio or Chatfuel for chat and FAQ, Zapier or Make for integrations, Birdeye or Podium for reviews, Buffer or Later for social, feed forms, chat, and POS into the CRM, segment by service, trigger messages from actions. In Canada, get express consent under KSL, log timestamp and method, include address, and unsubscribe. Follow Pepita, collect minimum data, state purpose, secure access, and retain as needed. Prefer Canadian data centers or GDPR safeguards.
Which baseline metrics should owners capture before automating, and what improvements show the balance is working? Can you share a quick cost-benefit check anyone can run? And for content, how do you blend AI drafting with human editing and an 80-20 mix so scheduled posts carry the load while local personality shines?
Start with response time, first contact resolution, conversion rates by channel, cost per lead, no-show rate, average order value, CSAT or NPS, review volume and rating, repeat purchase rate, and hours spent per task. After launch, expect faster responses, higher conversions, steady or better satisfaction, and reviews praising helpful people. Quick math. Hours saved per week times loaded hourly wage minus monthly tool costs. Positive in 60 days means scale. Negative means simplify. Workflow. Draft with AI using your voice guide and local facts. A teammate edits for accuracy and tone. Batch monthly. Schedule 80% evergreen. Leave 20% for live, local, personal moments.
Let's get specific on messages. Which email and SMS flows should be automated first with respectful frequency under Castle? On sales and service, where do forms or chat pre-qualify or auto-quote, and where must a person step in? Finally, reviews are gold. How do you automate invitations but keep responses to 1 to 3 star reviews personal?
Core Flows, a welcome series that sets expectations and shares a useful tip. Post-visit thank you with a review link and a direct reply path for issues. Abandoned cart or estimate follow-up with one clear next step. Seasonal reminders tied to weather or maintenance cycles. Add frequency caps, honor quiet hours, and always include unsubscribe. Sales and service. Use forms or chat to capture budget, timeline, location, and category. Auto-quote standard packages. Route high ticket or custom work to a person, and summarize calls with AI into the CRM. Automate review invites. Reply personally to 3 stars or less within 1 business day.
Not everyone loves bots or forms. What are the accessibility must-haves, including phone support, simpler forms, multilingual basics, and WCAG alignment? On the back end, how do owners manage risk across integrations, permissions, and backups, and how often should they audit? Finally, how do you equip staff with training, escalation rules, and human-sounding templates?
Accessibility. Keep a staffed phone line, publish hours clearly, and return voicemails the same day. Use short plain language forms with large tap targets and progress indicators. Provide key pages in the top local languages. Meet basic WCAG for contrast, keyboard navigation, and alt text. Risk. Store API keys in a password manager, use least privilege roles, turn on multi-factor, backup CRM and website monthly, run a quarterly audit of permissions, automations, and error logs, and test a manual fallback. Staff, document escalation and SLAs, keep a template library that invites, clarifies, and empathizes, and practice with role play.
Let's turn this into action. If a Thunder Bay owner has limited time, what does a 30, 60, 90-day rollout look like? And can you localize it for seasonality, tourism peaks, winter weather, and using community directories or events? Include one human touch initiative to reinforce trust.
30 days. Map the journey with AHU labels, clean lists, and launch 2 high-volume, low-risk automations. Online booking or request a quote plus review invitations. 60 days. Add a chatbot or robust FAQ for the top 20 questions. Refine reminders, directions, and payment links, and compare metrics to baseline. 90 days. Optimize what underperforms, add 1 more automation, and start owner thank you calls to new customers or VIP check-ins. Thunder Bay. Align summer promos with lakefront tourism and festivals. Shift to winter readiness messages. Use local directories, chambers, and Facebook groups. Personalize by neighborhood and causes. Add weather alerts.
Before we close, help listeners avoid common traps. What pitfalls do you see when businesses chase automation, and what early warning signs signal over-automation or voice drift? If a flow backfires, what quick steps stabilize things fast?
Pitfalls: over-automating sensitive moments, set and forget flows that go stale, ignoring edge cases, and inconsistent voice across channels. Warning signs include rising unsubscribes, more 3-star reviews mentioning robots or confusion, staff parroting bot wording, and customers repeating details. Quick fixes: pause the offending flow, post a banner clarifying the issue, and route conversations to people until accuracy returns. Add frequency caps, require human review on medical, financial, or safety topics, and maintain an exceptions list for high-emotion scenarios.
That checklist is a strong note to end on, and it brings us to Build and Thrive Thunder Bay's close. Today we covered a simple guide: automate logistics, augment judgment, keep empathy human. We defined automation versus augmentation and a 3-question test, mapped the journey with AH&U labels, and shared local examples across restaurants, home services, clinics, and retail. We outlined a lean tool stack, Canadian compliance under Castle and PIPTA, and guardrails for voice, bot disclosure, and fast escalation. We reviewed metrics, a quick cost check, and a content workflow blending AI drafts with human edits and an 80/20 schedule. We dug into lifecycle messages, sales pre-qualification, reviews, accessibility, risk, staff enablement, a 30-60-90 rollout, the Thunder Bay seasonality angle, and pitfalls. Your next step: sketch a 1-page journey, pick 2 low-risk automations, and set SLAs for human replies. This show helps local businesses grow with modern tools and timeless service. Thanks for listening. See you next week. Subscribe and share with a Thunder Bay owner.